Yeah, this is Mazi Odinka Mankandele Nwachineke, aka Afro Conchite, second disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, this very message, as you can see the title, Amendment. In this struggle of Biafra restoration, there must be a mean or a need of amendment. And this had to do with a security threat that I assume against Mazi Simon Ekpa, the spokesperson of Biafra restoration. This guy called me and he discussed about the things that they have at hand, which the name of the forum is New Dimension Autopilot Forum. Then we begin to discuss point by point, bringing out beautiful things, just like the program that I made on the 17th of this month, July 2021. 2022, I beg your pardon. But then a kind of a misunderstanding will come that I asked him to set up a program. And when I mean a program, I mean a Zoom meeting, so that we can be able to have that very meeting for me to see exactly what he is talking about. He told me that he just downloaded Zoom, and for that reason, he cannot be able to set it up. And then that gets me worried. And I said, if you have all these beautiful ideas, but you cannot be able to set up a Zoom, that's a kind of suspicious. And they want to have a meeting with Mazi Simon Ekpa. So I have to summon all the admins in the various group of WhatsApp that I have created in order to allow them a way for us to protect these very groups. But yesterday it caught my attention when I saw this a write-up from this guy. He expressed bitterly with a very long write-up. Then I begin to kind of see there is an innocent in what he's trying to say. I'm not saying that it's 100% because in this struggle, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that everybody is a suspect. And as Mazi Simon Ekpa is the spokesperson of Biafra restoration, there is a need that we, the autopilot as IPOB, must do everything humanly possible in order to protect or any threat that will come to him. That is why I have to do what I have to do at that particular moment. I make no apology to that. But the reason why I am doing this right now is because of that very write-up that he wrote, and he's expressed bitterly. He expressed bitterly. Then I have to say that I have to come out in order to a kind of how would I put it? A kind of I'm guess I saw it, as in a bit of doubt. So to give them that, because this is a new group that they are creating, and like I said, they have a lot. And if truly this thing is genuine, believe you me, Biafra is going to come just like as they written it. Let me read what they wrote on their wall. It says this new dimension IPOB Autopilot Forum is meant to move the Biafran restoration in different and fastest movement in restoring the Biafran nation through an excellent ideology. I'm not going to go bit by bit on what we discussed, because that is going to be a kind of a bridge of security on what they are planning to do. But with what they wrote here, match with exactly what we talked about. It says, restoring the Biafran nation through an excellent ideology, meaning the people that have an excellent ideas on how to make things happen, and which is targeted to unify all Biafran worldwide in ramification of specialist intelligence. That is another word. Specialist intelligence. That means they are targeting a particular people in this IPOB autopilot. These are the people that they are targeting. A specialist intelligence in all walks of life as living sacrifice for the restoration of Biafra. Now, this was sacrifice. What each and every one of us is doing in this struggle is a sacrifice. Nobody is forced to do what he's doing. Be you a man or a woman, you are not forced to do what you're asked to do. You volunteer yourself in order to do what you're doing. I volunteer myself to do what I'm doing. You also say now. That is why here it says, in all walks of life, as a living sacrifice for the restoration of Biafra. Now, he said, to the glory of Chukwu Kabiama, the God of our ancestors, together we are stronger. Long live the Biafran state of Biafra, federal state of Biafra. Now, when they talk about living or a kind of self-sacrifice, with what I understand, because I spoke with him, the same person. I called him, and I said to him that since Njuebulu Mmadu, that this is the first time that I felt that I offended somebody. This is what I told him. You understand what I'm saying now? I told him that this is the first time that I felt that I have offended somebody, because in everything that I'm doing, I always apply caution. But in this case, we're talking about Biafra, and we are talking about the spokesperson of this great movement, which is Mazi Simon Ekpa. So, meaning that each and every one of us that believe in the struggle, that believe in this movement, IPOB autopilot, have to do anything possible in order to make sure that that movement moves smoothly. You know what I'm saying now? One of the speech that Simon Ekpa made, I think last month or last 2 months, thereabout, he said he doesn't mind stepping on the toes of the bad guys in order to get Biafra. And I believe in that ideology. That is why I took a security conscience in order to do what I do. You understand what I'm saying now? But with this write-up, it kind of put in an eye in order to investigate more. You know what I'm saying now? If you look there, you can see the logo. I just make it to be more professional. You know what I'm saying now? To be more professional, I have to remove my own logo to put their own logo into these live broadcasts that we're doing, so that with time I have to do more investigation, because like our leader said, everybody is a suspect. You know what I'm saying now? Everybody is a suspect. That is why you see so many saboteurs. You know what I'm saying now? The people who have already embarked on this journey with our leader Mazi Nnamdi, today, where are they? You know what I'm saying now? So, like I said, what I did, I owe nobody apology to that. But because of the innocence and complaint of this one of these members in this group, I really have to come out to do it. They don't have a big platform, because I saw it. You know what I'm saying now? And one of the things that I told him in that very program, that very discussion we have, I said to him that Mazi Simon Ekpa, he is not the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Mazi Simon Ekpa, he is the spokesperson. You know what I'm saying now? He is the spokesperson of Biafra. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, he is in DSS dungeon. And for that reason, he don't practically need permission in order to do what? To empower, because our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, say that whatever that you can be able to do to bring about the restoration of Biafra, you go ahead and do it. That is the reason why that when the unknown gunmen spring up, our leader used to say that he don't know who they are, but he's praying for. But they are fighting a just cause. These are part of the people who have been murdered. Their parents have been murdered during the NSAS protest and the rest of them. You know what I'm saying now? So that is why I say, let me make this program. He's supposed to be here. When I called him in the morning, he's supposed to be here. But later he called me. He said that he cannot be here because I asked him, you just come, you don't say anything, so that nobody will pick your voice. You just mute and watch what I'm going to say. So he have to call me back and say that his group demanded that I do the program, what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying now? They demanded that I do it. That is another thing that I'm giving to them. If they are legit, this is what I'm saying. If they are legit, why am I commenting on this? Because they are carrying their crew members, they are carrying everybody along. And that is one of the most important things in whatever that we're doing in this struggle. Carrying each and every one of us around, you know what I'm saying now, no matter whatever in department that you are, but carrying them along, it will give you the ability in order to have more a sense of belonging and where you find yourself. So that is the reason why I said, let me do this. And here, this is it. This is it. Which I actually advise him that they should change the phone number of this particular. He said no. When he called me back after they have discussed, he said no, that they are not going to change the phone number. They are not going to change the name, that it is still going to remain this way. Because this was for a purpose. You know what I'm saying now? This is another thing I'm giving it to them. But like I said, I have to still do more investigation as one of the journalists of this great movement that we're doing. You know, so I'm saying I'm giving it to them. They don't want to change the phone number. It's going to remain like that. As I said, the name is going to remain like that. So I kind of see an innocence. I'm more respect to compare with that particular article that they made in order to pour out their anger. I mean, pour out their feelings. So I say I have to do this because I'm like even later given out and this is the first time in my life. First time in my life. Imegini I feel na mu mejolo mmadu. Nke another no onwero any analysis in there, onwero brain na akpọ ya. You know what I'm saying now? Onwero brain na akpọ ya. Encouragement. Set up a Zoom. You don't know how to set it. I wouldn't blame him if they're genuine. Why? Because he make it anwa. You understand? When they banyele ketanwa. So most of this is anwa biakabulogene biabulofo. But at the same time, when you have people around you that is going to help you, you know what I'm saying now? When you have people that are around you that is going to help you, you can also do that. But what am I trying to say here? That whatever that we are doing in this struggle, most people come new. So whatever they find themselves, it is still new. They are still learning. You know what I'm saying now? This is aside from this particular discussion. But in general terms, even if you don't know how to do something, you know what I'm saying now? Even if you don't know how to do something, before you approach somebody, you have to get yourself prepared. Like I said, the plans. I did not say what we discussed. I did not say what we discussed. But the very plan, step by step, most of the things that I don't even have an idea. For the first time hearing such a thing. You know what I'm saying now? But when I begin to ask questions, I begin to explain this thing, explain this one, then come to a Zoom to have a meeting, and then you don't know how to do that as a kind of a security breach. So that is why I have to summon all the admins in the WhatsApp group that I helped to create in these various countries in order for them to come and for us to find a way or a strategy in order to protect our people. But one of the reasons of those groups that we created, our IPOB autopilots all over the world, some of them are very scared to even walk on the street because of the afraid of a DOS. We saw the issue that happened in India when somebody is threatening one of IPOB autopilot over there to that is going to kill him. The other one is threatening that is going to take her to police station. So most of this is what we don't. Once we get such a threat like this, you know, so we expose these people, and once we expose them, then it will be on a line that we are fighting for our own. So this is exactly what I just came here to do, and I wish you guys good luck. Like I said, if what you're doing is genuine, I wish you good luck. I wish you success, more progress, and more ability, teamwork. That is more important thing in what we are doing right now. I still remember as well in Kemankendelin Wachineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well, aka Afro Cronkite, the second disciple of Mazen Nandekano. Peace.